Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I wanted to show you how to upload your DJ sets to YouTube without getting them taken down because of copyright issues. This is something I know a lot of DJs struggle with, myself included, is you work hard on a video, you create the perfect set, the perfect flow of the set, and you upload it to YouTube. A song is demonetized and you cannot use the whole video. Or even worse, there's a copyright strike and you have to completely remove the video because they will not allow you to use that song at all. So in the video, I will cover from everything from the types of songs you can use from the YouTube Creator Library, the Creator Music Beta Library, and how to source them, how to find them, and I will also cover some examples. I will show you how they match with Beatport, like top 10, to see if you can use these songs. And by the end, hopefully, you will be able to create your own set and use it legally without having it taken down, and with making your due diligence to not upset any of the big labels or the DJs that you hope to work with. You hope to be a part of this community one day. So making sure that they're paid appropriately for you using their music is, I think, a good step is a step in the right direction that all of us can follow from the start. So first, let's talk about the YouTube Creator Music. This is a library that YouTube created, and it's in your channel, in your homepage of the YouTube Studio. You will see it at the bottom. However, this will not show up to you before you get monetized. So these features will not be available for you before you reach 4,000 watch hours or and 1,000 subscribers. But my suggestion would be to not worry about copyright issues until you reach that point. Work on sets with music that you like, that you can use to upload to YouTube, and if some of it gets a copyright strike, reuse it again. Most labels currently will allow you to use their songs. They will just block you from monetizing it. So I would personally focus on getting your watch hours. So using popular songs, using songs that are on the Beatport charts, on the individual DJ charts, on some libraries, will help you get there, will help you get those views. So I would suggest do not worry about copyright until you can get it monetized. Once you get it monetized, though, you do have access to the Creator Music Library, which is right here in your studio. Okay, first let's talk about the Creator Music Library. That is the library that YouTube has created for us. This is an amazing resource for DJs and content creators where you can see which songs you can and which songs you are not allowed to use. You can check the licensing conditions for each song, and there are 4 different categories. The first one would be free music. There is the paid music where you can license them, and it's usually for a duration of time. Sometimes it's for a lifetime, but sometimes it will be for a year or 2. And then there is the revenue share option for these songs. I will go over all of these one by one. I will start with the free one, as that is of course, the best one. If you can find something that you really like in this category, it would be amazing to use it. So as you can see, there are over 15,000 that are totally free. So you can rely on these tracks. However, it is hard to filter them out. There is a lot of music that will be lower quality, but you can also find some really good gems in this category. So as you can see here, you can filter them by the genre as well. I personally DJ electronic music, so I'm just gonna select dance and electronic, and I prefer music that is over 120 for DJing, as it does keep me in a better flow. So I'm gonna apply that setting as well. And let's see. So you see there are a bunch of songs you can choose any of these. You can download them, you can add them to your library. Let's play one as an example. So let's check this one out. I will like it so I can have it. So once you like it, it will tell you that you will be able to assign this to your video, and you can check the usage. So it does cost $0. You can use the whole song in any region. It does not expire. You get full monetization, and you can use it for shorts even without the license. Every track that is licensable will give you the option to use up to 30 seconds in a video that's 3 minutes or longer without it causing a monetization or a copyright strike. So maybe use that for sampling, for short samples if you want to introduce some song into your mix. I personally steer away from this because this 30 seconds is just not enough for me to comfortably mix a song in and out of my set. But let's hear this one out together so we can tell.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to live.
So yeah, I think you get the picture. With these songs, sometimes you end up, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes you'll get a really good song, sometimes you end up with something that will be missing some elements, but it is something you can work with. It is definitely, if you're using multiple decks, this is definitely a great feature to use these songs as transitions, to use them as full songs, of course. So, but yeah, these are the free songs. I think that's about it. We can move on to the revenue share, as that is a more complex kind of a category. So in the revenue share is where you will find probably the songs that you will be using the most. Most of my videos are revenue share, and I personally do not mind sharing the revenue with the artists that made the songs, as I am using their intellectual. I mean, not that I have a choice, but I also kind of think it's a great service. It's great that we can use their music, and we can work with their music and still be able to monetize it. So with revenue share, the idea is that you can use them and share them, but it will take a portion of your revenue and distribute it to the other artists, and that portion is determined by how much of the song you use. So if you use the whole song and all of your songs are revenue share, a bigger portion of your revenue will go to artist royalties. That is something that I'm personally fine with, because I believe that it is appropriate to pay people for their music. But once you choose the revenue share songs, you can see that. Let's see this. There's a lot of bugs in this system, so sometimes it just doesn't work. But if you, let's say, I'm just gonna check this one out, the Cry by Benson Boone. We're not gonna be using that one, obviously, but yeah. So here is the revenue share. The revenue share details. It will tell you that you can use the whole song. The restricted part is there is revenue share. The revenue sharing is not available in some regions. I believe these are regions that you're not able to monetize anyway, but anywhere else, almost anywhere else, you can use them. Video monetization, it says private because this is the part that I was explaining. So you will be using your revenue to share this monetization with the music holders, the rights holders. Using more than one will decrease, as this says over here, will decrease your revenue percentage. Relying on somebody else's property, intellectual property, copyrighted content will decrease your earnings. I think that is pretty clear. I still think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good resource, and most of the songs that I use fall in this category. We'll look up some of the more popular artists right now, and you will see that not all of their songs, but some of their songs are available to be shared. There is also the paid music. So this section, the paid music, is, I would say, the best of both worlds, because these are songs that you can fully license for a set amount, and that amount will vary depending on who the song is from, or depending on several factors. But these are songs that you can license. I will actually use Rufus the Soul as an example for this category, because I was going through their catalog and they have a bunch of songs that are available for licensing. And sometimes this it's really buggy, so sometimes it just doesn't show them. So here it is. So you can see that Valley of the Yucas. This is a cutout from their live set at Joshua Tree. This will be available for you to use. I'll play like 10 seconds of it so you can figure it out. But as I said, 30 seconds of each song will be available to you without buying the license, but you can also buy the license. But this is the song. I just want to get you guys familiarized with it, just so you know what we're talking about. So you get the picture. The idea is this one particularly is $10. They can range from $10 to $999. Some artists will set them at $999, and that is totally fine. But we have the option to buy some of these and use them in our sets and get full monetization. Once you pay this, it will tell you if it expires. Sometimes it may expire in 2 years, but the monetization is full to you. So you don't share these. You get all the money from the video goes to you, all the ad revenue and the super chats and tips. That's the difference. And then there are these songs that are available to be used for 30 seconds, but no more than 30 seconds. And you cannot use these will make your video non-monetizable if you use them. So this sign means that the yellow one with split means that you can revenue share these songs, but they will have a restriction. But as I was saying, let's see, Rufus the Soul actually has a good amount of tracks that are fully licensable, that you can use in your videos and your DJ sets, that will help you. These big names will help you get more views, and retain views. And they have one revenue share track apparently. I don't even know if this is them, but it just says Rufus. I'm gonna assume it's them. The revenue share, I explained it a bit earlier. You know what it is. The next one over will be the ineligible for monetization. These are tracks that you can use in your videos. They're available to you. You cannot download them from here. You have to source them your way. Same with revenue share. You have to use a library or like a store like Beatport, but you can use them in your videos. You can publish them. Nobody will copyright strike your account. They will just make it ineligible for monetization. And what that means is that essentially they will monetize it. It's not that the video will not have ads. The video will still be eligible to have ads. YouTube may place ads on it, but you won't be able to get any of that revenue. This is where most of the ultra popular songs will be, unfortunately. So, but with good sourcing, you can really find some good music that is revenue share available. I hope these categories can help you figure out what you can and you cannot use in YouTube, because it really did help me out once this Creator Music tab showed up on my account. It really helped me out plan out my DJ sets just to make sure that I can monetize everything that I use, because it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work to create the perfect set and then to publish it, to edit your video and everything, and then have it taken down is really frustrating. So I hope these will help you. This is, with the most current information, this is what we should be doing to make sure we're doing it right, both by the labels and the actual creators, the actual artists, and by ourselves to value our own work. All right, so as part of the video, I wanted to show you cross check some of the songs that are available on Beatport and YouTube Creator Music, so that you can see how this looks and how many of the songs are available. So let's start with this one, For You by Martin Eken. All right, and as you can see here, this one is available for revenue share. So that's a great thing. I mean, the #1 song currently on the Beatport charts is available for you to use, and it's listed as trending. So they're improving this feature to tell you which songs are trending and which songs are becoming popular. But yeah, so you can use this one without any restrictions. You will have partial monetization on the video that you use it. You will be able to share it, but the song is available for you to use in a video, able to monetize it, but you won't be able to get the full monetization. And the next one over will be Set Me Free by Nick Fanciulli. Nick Fanciulli is one of my favorite DJs. And sometimes this just gets bugged. You have to refresh it, as you saw, and then they show up. All right, this one also appears to be available for revenue share. This is 2 out of 2, 100% thus far are available for you to use in your mix. However, this one only has a 30-second segment, so I don't know if that means that if you use the whole song, it will get demonetized, or they just haven't uploaded the whole song to the Content ID section. So I would be cautious with this one. Check back in a few weeks and see if they maybe updated it. But for now, you can use this one. Let's try My Love by Route 94. Route 94. All right. I'm gonna have to refresh this again. Yeah. This one here, here's the 2024 version, is not monetizable. You cannot use this one in any of your sets if you want to monetize your set. You can still use it, you can still upload it, you just won't be able to monetize it. There are some remixes over here that are available for revenue sharing, and this happens quite often, where the remix will be available, but the actual one that's trending will not be. Let's head to Curacao by Jerry Ropero. All right. And okay. Unfortunately. All right, here it is. 20th anniversary mix. That's the one that's trending over here on Beatport as well. Unfortunately, another one that's not eligible for monetization. Again, you can use this, you won't be able to monetize it. If you select this, it will give you the ones that are similar to it in name, sometimes like remixes or something, that are available for revenue share. So apparently this one, I do not know which one it is, but some are available. Let's see, Pausa usually keeps their songs available. All right. So this this refreshing thing is really frustrating, but it is the first time it has happened. It has been happening today. I've never had it happen before. Yeah, as I said, Pausa will keep nearly all of them available for revenue share or even to be bought and used. So just so you know, a great producer keeps them available and you can use them. You learn with more content you create. You learn who are the DJs that will keep them available for use, who are the ones who will not, and you learn the labels as well. So it's a learning game. You start to get used to this, and at one point you can predict when you see a song whether it will be available or not. All right, I'm gonna have to refresh apparently every time because this, again, it's never happened, but today is happening. So, all right, so here it is, Constantine remix for Along Came Polly by Rebuke. Not eligible. So that would make our current count to be 3 out of 6 are eligible for monetization. 7 Seconds by James Hype. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this one is not gonna be available. James Hype does know how to value his content, and maybe I will be wrong, but yeah, it's not even here yet. It's not even available on YouTube Creator Music. Let's see if we can find anything from him to see if I was wrong or if I was right. Yeah, so he only has one that's available. Costs $1,000. He has a bunch that are revenue share, which is kind of great. So I was wrong about him. Apparently he does revenue share, and there is a bunch that are ineligible. But before I use this one, I would wait for it to show up here. You can use it at your own risk if you think it's gonna be available, but I wouldn't. All right, let's see. Move by Adam Port. This one's been on the charts for 2 months now already. It's a pretty big one, so let's see. Move Adam Port. Move by Adam Port is not going to be eligible for monetization either. So 3 out of 8. Let's see. I Adore You by Google and Arash. Cool. I see it starts to render, but it doesn't render the whole thing. So yeah, this one is another one that's not eligible for monetization. Google, however, does have some that are pretty popular and eligible. See, you can even buy this one. I think it's pretty new. I haven't heard it yet. I'm even gonna like it because I want to check it out. I really like Google. But yeah, you can get Morenita, El Sueño. You can get Bolo. So there are a bunch you can get for revenue share that are by Google. Just Adore You apparently is on a label that is not available. So yeah, that one won't be. Let's see, Boost Up is the last one. By Fisher, maybe? Fisher and Floden. This one it says revenue sharing up to 30 seconds. So you could sample it, but you cannot use it. And it's pretty cool that we even found one of these. So 3.5 out of 10. That's usually my experience too. It usually about 30% of the songs that I search for will be available for revenue sharing, which does make it a little bit harder for you to create a set. But what I've done is sometimes I'll create a set that I'm fully aware will not be eligible for monetization. I'll just create it because I want to create it. And sometimes I'll devote more time and choose this the right way so that I can monetize it and actually put it as content for myself as well. Actually, I can show you how it looks on my end. I'm gonna go here to content and maybe copyright directly. No, let's go to content. And so my last set is available for revenue sharing. It says non-restrictions, but let's see if we can get to the copyright issues, and you will see how it shows on the Creator Studio when a song is affected and when a song is not. It's gonna take a minute to load. Everything is taking a minute to load today on YouTube. I don't know what's going on. But here are the songs that I've used, and it tells you from which minute to which minute it has caught it on the Content ID algorithm. So yeah, so you see that all of these songs that that I've used, there are some that the Content ID didn't find. I did cross-check them, so everything that I've used in this set, which I will link in the comments, everything that I've used in this set, I've cross-checked before using it, have calculated when and how to use it, and then put it in the video. So this is one that I created specifically so that I can monetize it. These usually take quite some time. The ones that you can monetize do take some time. As I said, I will link this in the comment section so you can see what songs I've used. But here it is how it will show up. You can also try to dispute this and say that this is fair use and you were using them for entertainment or commentary. I wouldn't. I respect it. I'm okay with revenue sharing these. I think it's doing it right by the producers. This one is a bit different. So this one is ineligible to be monetized. This was a live performance of mine that I had and in Denver at the Bar Standard. So as you can see over here, some of them will be eligible for revenue share, but because some are not, I won't be able to monetize this video. I can try and maybe try to dispute these, but as I said, I went into this fully aware that nearly all of them, not nearly all of them, but enough of them will not be monetizable. As this was a live performance, I didn't want to edit anything. I am totally fine with just publishing it. I will link this in the comment in the description as well, so you will be able to see how I base my choices. Sometimes I do value if it's because this was created for me to play it in a venue in a club. I was totally okay with not receiving any revenue from YouTube. Since the other one is created to be used specifically on YouTube, I wanted to be able to get some of the revenue. But yeah, that's about it. Basically, the new content creator music tab and feature on YouTube now allows us to use some of the music that's very popular that these great artists have made, and if you use it properly, you can really maneuver the system to have one video that is not monetizable, have one that is partially, and have one that's fully. And that way, you even out the scales where at the end of the day you're making a steady flow, while not sacrificing your job as a DJ. As a DJ, you need to focus on songs that are trending. So you need to follow the charts. You need to be creating music that people find appealing. And sometimes you end up making the choice that, hey, I'm going to fully aware choose to go with non-monetization over monetization. But at least you have the feature to tell you which way you should go. So to recap, Content ID was created to protect the producers. And in this video, I will not be using any tricks as to how to subvert it, how to use anything that is that will mimic the song, and then it will be hidden from Content ID. I believe DJing is a job that's part of a community. I believe in being part of that community. I don't think we should be cutting corners. I think if the song is available to be licensed, the artist, the producer, the label, whoever, their manager has decided that that song will be worth it for you to license. Use the license. If it's not, use the revenue share. If it's not available for monetization and you really want to use it, that's okay. As it says over here, the ad revenue will be paid to the copyright owner. So it's not the worst case scenario. We are in this business as DJs. Some of you will be producers, some of you will not. Personally, I'm not a producer at the moment. I just DJ. I like DJing. I haven't had the time to devote to producing. I think as I said, I think it is part of the industry that we are using somebody else's music. So we have to make sure that this artist and the producer and the label gets paid. I'm totally fine with that. But to recap, the YouTube Creator Music tab will give you a few options to choose from. There's free music. You still need to license it, but it is free, $0. There's the paid music, where you purchase a license that is available to you for a certain period of time, sometimes forever, sometimes for a couple of years. There is also revenue share. This will be the most used one, as most of the songs are available for revenue share. There is partial revenue share. These are songs that you can use about 30 seconds of without it impacting your monetization. And then there is the non-monetizable songs. These are songs that you can use in your sets. You can upload them. It will not cause a copyright strike. The Content ID algorithm will catch your song, but it will not ask you to delete anything. You will be able to upload it, and the revenue will go to the owner of the music. As we checked on Beatport, 3 and 1 partial, so 3.5 songs out of the top 10 are available, and that is based on my own experience. That is about the ratio with which you will be working with. About 30% of the songs that you are looking for, maybe 35, will be available for revenue share. You can always opt out to use the ones that are, as I said, not eligible, but able to be used. And I think it's a great feature. I think you can work with it a lot. But if you have any other questions, even if you want me to check on some of these songs, if you're not yet monetized, if you just want me to check if a song is available, I can check that for you, and I can tell you which is the revenue sharing, the license status, and I can let you know anything about that song. But please let me know if you have any other questions about uploading your sets to YouTube. I've been doing this for about a year now, and I'm fully monetized, and it's going great. But if you are hesitant in getting into this field, if you are scared that all of your mixes will get taken down, most of them will not. Most of them will be available on YouTube. The only issue is some of them will not be monetizable. But yeah, if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions as to what you want to see in these behind the scenes videos of mine, please drop them in the comments. Please let me know. Please let me know if you have any critiques about this video. I would like to hear some feedback, but please just like and share this video if you liked it, if you found it helpful. It's really gonna help me out. I'm trying to open up this field to more DJs so that anybody can feel comfortable to upload whatever they want, to show their skills, and to get monetized and hopefully start making money.